Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about the Nikon DX35mm f1.8G lens. But before we get into it, if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you want to hear more of this type of content. The 35mm lens is loved by many photographers. It's a versatile lens that is great for portrait, street and travel photography. 35mm focal length gives you a wider field of view, and this creates a unique photo. A photo that captures the entire scene and not just a section of it. This is a prime lens with a fixed focal length of 35mm. That means you cannot zoom. To make your subject larger or smaller in the frame, you need to step forward or move back. However, prime lenses are generally more sharper than a zoom lens. I originally bought this lens to use with my Nikon D7200. Even though this lens was designed to use with a crop sensor camera, it works well on a full frame. I use mine with my Nikon Z6. On a full frame camera, it has an equivalent focal length of 52.5mm. When you are using a crop sensor lens on a full frame camera, you are only using a part of the camera sensor. Because of this, you will see some vignetting around the edges of the frame. This also reduces your image resolution and can mean that a camera with 24 megapixel may be restricted to producing 10 megapixel images. When a DX lens is mounted on the Nikon Z6 using the FTZ adapter, the camera will automatically change to DX crop mode. With an aperture of f1.8, you can capture 8 times more light than the average kit lens, so you are able to shoot at a much faster shutter speed. This is ideal for stop in motion or for shooting in low light situations. And with an aperture of f1.8, you have more control over your depth of field, so you can create that background blur to make your subject stand out from your background. This is an autofocus lens that is built with Nikon's silent wave motor that enables fast accurate focusing. The minimum focusing distance is 0.3 meters. This is the closest distance you can accurately lock focus on your subject. It also has a mode selector that allows you to switch between manual focusing and autofocusing. Aperture range is between f1.8 to f22. This means the lowest f number you can use is f1.8 and the highest f number you can use is f22. It also has a 52mm filter thread size. The 35mm f1.8 DX lens is a must-have. It is a step up from the regular kit lens. It's lightweight, compact and affordable. And with a maximum aperture of f1.8, it's great for working in low light situations and for creating that shallow depth of field.